Hey guys, okay, so I hate to do this. It's 5 o'clock on Thursday, and I just found out that Riley is no better. She's hacking up a lung and coughing a lot, and I gotta get her to the doctor. I really hate to take the day off, but I'm gonna have to do it. So I'm so sorry that I'm not there for you guys today. I want you guys though to just remember everything that I was talking with you guys about yesterday. You guys got off to such an incredible start on your drafts, and I'm so proud of the work that you guys have already done. You know that we're just trying to set up that foundation. We got to get that skeleton. Remember, the frame of the house needs to be built before we can start packing it full and making it all cozy, okay? So today you're gonna finish up that framework. You're going to finish up your rough drafts. Some of you may think that today, on Thursday, that you did get done with your draft, and that's awesome. I'm super excited that you guys got that far. The one thing I want those people to do is I want you to go back in, and if you have things that you know you don't have in there, if you know you don't have unpacking, if you know you don't have evidence, okay? Remember, the difference between evidence and unpacking, just really quickly. Evidence is going to be stuff you can point at in your resource. You can say, I learned that because I read this sentence, okay? That is a fact that I read about right there in my text. Your unpacking is going to come from here. It's going to come from up in your head after you've read that evidence. So a lot of times unpacking, and this is, guys, we're going to have a huge lesson on this, so you don't have to worry. If you don't know how to do this perfectly right now, then that's okay. If what I'm saying triggers something and you go, oh yeah, I totally remember that from something I did before, then go on with your bad self today and get it done, okay? But remember, evidence is right there in the text. That unpacking is going to be what comes out of your brain after you read that evidence, and it's probably going to start with something like, this shows that, or this is important because, or this teaches the reader that, or something like that, so that you can make the connection between that piece of evidence and whatever point you were trying to prove in that paragraph, okay? So that's just like a really quick general thing. But that's what I want. If you think your draft is done, go back through and start looking. And if you think that you didn't add unpacking, just type the word unpacking there so we know that that's where the unpacking needs to go when we start to work on that. So you guys will have, hopefully then everybody else then can catch up. The people who didn't get done with their draft today can get to that point as well, where you're going to go ahead and drop those placeholders in. If you get to that point, then you are in a really good place. Then you have a complete rough draft, and that is exactly what I need you to have for Monday's work, okay? Because Monday, we're going to do the evaluation and the color coding now, since I'm not here. From there, though, if you have time after that, all of that drafting is done and you're in a good place with your drafting, I want you to start looking for your evidence. So you know what your reasons are. You know what has to go in each one of your body paragraphs. Start to find the specific evidence that shows it. So for instance, if I'm going to be doing that GMO idea that I've been doing, and my idea is that there are many opinions, and I'm in that body paragraph that's about people thinking that they are helpful, then I want to find something in one of my resources specifically that says a helpful aspect of GMOs, and I'm going to take it out of the text, and it's right now, I don't even care if you just copy and paste it into your boxes and bullets. You got to know what article it came from, and you got to know, who the author is and everything from that, which we can figure out later, but you got to know which resource it came from, and you got to pull it out of the text. Maybe we'll quote it, maybe we'll summarize it, maybe we'll storytell it, who knows, but just find what the piece of evidence is that you want to end up adding in later. That would be really good work for you guys to be doing right now, okay? So your big things today, you're going to finish up that draft and make sure that there's placeholders in there for anything that you don't have added yet. And then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to start going back and looking for that specific evidence that's going to back up your points in each of your paragraphs. After you have those things done, if you've got your evidence all pulled out, like you've got it marked and you know what you're going to end up dropping in later, and you've got your placeholders in, and you've got that solid base structure down for your draft, then you can move on to work on Lexia, or you can study for your vocab quiz. But we're not going to have anybody going out into the common space today because we need to have kind of a controlled audience. If some of my friends that I often give you the opportunity opportunity to work out at my table, if that's a place where you write better, you can go out to my table and do that. I'm okay with that. But if you're not somebody that I typically allow to go into the common space, and you know whether or not that is true, and so does everybody around you, so don't be trying to, like, you know, trick the sub or anything like that. Everybody will call you out on it. That's how 6th graders work. It's wonderful. Anywho, I just want you guys to be good. I want you to be productive, and I want there to be good drafts. When I come back on Monday, I want to make sure that we can go through and evaluate your drafts, and I want to make sure that I see your very good work. You guys, I was so proud of you today, and I am so excited to get this off the ground with you. Once we have these baselines and we evaluate them and we set goals, literally the only direction we have to go is up from there. We are just going to grow, and we are going to make our writing better and better and better. And I cannot wait for you guys to see how much your writing improves over the course of this unit. It's going to be mind-blowing. But you got to do your end of the work for me today, okay? Well, not today because today's Thursday and I'm making this video, but I mean tomorrow when I'm not here. You're going to have to you're going to have to pull your weight, guys, okay? So get this work done. If you have questions, shoot me an email because I'm going to be at home with my sicko kid, so I can check my email throughout the day and hopefully help you guys out a little bit if possible. But guys, I really just want you to do your very best to get a good draft down and then realize that is our starting point. We only will go up from there, okay? All right, guys, I'm putting this in your hands, and I am trusting you guys to do the right thing today, to really step up, and to really, really turn on those writing, whatever, heebie-jeebies that you got going on, all right? Okay, guys, get ready and go, and be very kind to our guest teacher and very kind to each other, all right? I'll see you guys on Monday. I love you. Bye.